Hi everyone, my name is Siti Nurhanis and today we'll be talking about a topic that super important but often we overlook, and that is regarding upskilling and age discrimination, especially in manufacturing industry. So let's start with the basic. What is upskilling? Upskilling is basically giving workers the chance to improve and learn new skill. This can include training on how to use new machines, digital system, or even learning soft skills like communication and problem solving. So why does this matter? Well, the manufacturing industry is changing very fast. We seeing more automation, robots, AI, or smart system taking over traditional work. That means workers, no matter their age, need to keep on learning to stay relevant and keep up with all these changes. So now, here where age discrimination comes in. This happens when older workers are treated unfairly just because of their age, and in many cases, they are left out from their training opportunities because people assume they are too old to learn or not worth the investment. So, which is completely unfair, right? Okay, let's look at the bigger picture now. The manufacturing industry is moving full speed into Industry 4.0. That's the name for this big shift to smart, automated, and digital manufacturing. It's not just about machines, it's about data, AI, and interconnected system. Because of this, demand for tech-savvy employee keeps on rising. But here's the thing, if we only focus on young workers and ignore the oldest one, we will miss out on a lot of experience, loyalty, and potential. That's why upskilling needs to be more inclusive for everyone.
Hello all, I'm Tanisha here. Now I will be continuing the presentation. Now let's look at on what is age discrimination. Is age discrimination or ageism is a person who will be criticized for their age without any other factors. In terms of hiring bias, the older applicants will be passed over younger applicants even they are equally experienced or more qualified. This situation will cause the older applicants or professionals to force early retirement even though they are not there yet. In terms of promotion and training, they will be overlooked by the management or the superiors for professional development opportunities due to the ability to learn or assuming older workers are bad with technology or slower to adapt. And for termination, older workers also will be laid off during company restructuring to avoid any retirement reward to be given to them when they retire. Finally, in terms of jokes and comments, if any malfunction occurs while doing their task or assessment, the younger superior or the manager will criticize them saying that you're too old for this role or you this is why we should not hire someone who's 50 years old. Or they even say, can you keep up with the latest trend and up to date yourself? Now let's continue with impact of age discrimination. In terms of emotional and mental health, victims of age discrimination often experience low esteem, depression, stress, and anxiety. It creates feelings of being undervalued, especially among older employees who may feel discarded despite their experience. In terms of career and income, limited access to job opportunities, training, or promotions can stunt professional growth. Forced early retirement or job loss leads to financial instability and lower retirement savings. In terms of financial impact, loss of job or stagnant career growth due to age bias will result in lower lifetimes earning and inadequate retirement savings. Older workers will pushed into early retirement and may face financial insecurity. Now, impact on companies will cause loss of skilled and talented workers. Age discrimination leads to the exclusion of experienced workers and causing the organization to miss out on valuable knowledge, mentorship, and productivity. In terms of reduced innovation and collaborations, stereotyping older or younger employees stifles open communication and cross-generation collaboration impacting team performance. In terms of reduced productivity, overlooking experienced employees leads to loss of valuable skill and institutional knowledge. A less diverse workforce in terms of age may limit creativity and problem-solving capabilities. Legal and cause of risk: companies found guilty of age discrimination can face lawsuit fines and reputational damage. Discrimination harms overall workplace culture, leading to low morale, higher turnover, and poor employer branding. That's all from me. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi and good day. Today, I'll be talking about causes of age discrimination in upscaling opportunities, especially in the manufacturing industry. As the industry moves towards automation, robotics, and smart systems, continuous learning is important for all workers, regardless of age. However, older employees are often left out when it comes to training or development programs. Why does this happen? First, negative stereotypes. Many employers assume that older workers are slow to learn, resistant to change, or not tech savvy. Because of this assumption, they are often not given the same opportunities for training. This is unfair. In reality, many older workers are capable and eager to learn if given the chance. Second, biased decisions. Sometimes supervisor or managers automatically choose younger staff for training. They believe it's a better investment or think older workers are close to retirement. This biased decision cause older workers to be excluded from chances to grow. Third, lack of awareness. Some companies are not aware that age discrimination is happening. Without proper awareness or anti-discrimination policies, unfair treatment can go unnoticed. Training programs are often designed only for younger workers in terms of content, pace, and format. Fourth, workplace culture. Company culture also plays a role. Some workplaces value new and fast over experience. Ageist jokes like comment like "you're too old for this" may seem harmless, but they affect confidence and create a negative environment for older employees. Fifth, one size fits all training. Training methods often don't consider different learning styles. Online only or fast paced training can be hard for older staff. When the training approach doesn't fit, it leads to wrong assumption that older workers can't keep up, when really the method just isn't suitable. So the conclusion, in short, age discrimination happen because of stereotypes, unconscious bias, lack of awareness, and outdated attitudes. But older workers bring value, experience, loyalty, and deep knowledge. All they need is fair access to grow like everyone else. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Muhammad Irfan Hakim bin Hazizi. My student ID is UN2500303. So, I will talk about the negative and positive example and the solution. In many factory settings, there is a growing trend where younger employees are given more access to do upskilling opportunities, often leaving out their older with more experienced colleagues. And for the negative example of this is when a senior technician, despite having 2 decades of valuable experience, is not chosen for a digital equipment training just because of the age-related assumption. However, a positive example comes from a factory that launched a age-inclusive program where older and younger staff train side by side. This is not only improve skill development but also create a culture of mutual respect. For the solution, the thing is clear. Training opportunities must be accessible to all, regardless of age. We must shift our mindset to recognize the experience is just as valuable as potential. Let's put a diverse learning environment where everyone grows together. Thank you so much.
Hi everyone, Alif Haikal here. Now, I will be sharing some suggestions and recommendations to help reduce discrimination in the workplace. First, companies should provide anti-discrimination training for all staff. This helps employees understand what discrimination is and how to avoid it. Next, it's important to enforce clear company policies on fair treatment. When policies are clear and fair, employees know what is expected and what behavior is not acceptable. Third, companies should create a safe and anonymous channel where staff can report discrimination issues without fear. Then, we also recommend practicing fair hiring and promotion processes. Everyone should have equal chances based on merit, not background. Lastly, we should promote diversity and inclusion at all levels. A diverse workplace brings more ideas, creativity, and better teamwork. This step can really help create a positive and respectful work environment. In conclusion, I would like to highlight a few important points. Discrimination harms not only the victim but also the whole company's productivity and reputation. Every worker, no matter their background, deserves fair and equal treatment. It's also important to remember that preventing bias is a shared responsibility. It's not just the job of HR or management. But the good news is, with the right action, like the one I just mentioned, positive change is possible. So, together, we all can help build a better, safer, and fairer workplace for everyone. Thank you.